All right. Figured darkness. Here's that wall from the old chicken coop, and they didn't knock it down quite yet. About to go in. Now this place used to be quite the full operational family home. Because many people before I got here, it was like, I don't know, 13 or 14 people living in it. And then 8, at least when I was growing up. And I've always thought, even when it was in its younger, fresher days, that this place would have made an excellent horror movie. I'm gonna grab these because I don't want to forget them. In the end, a couple days left. So yeah, the place is extra trashed and whatnot, but it's not really what we're here for. I plan on doing a lot of this maybe in darkness, just to, I guess that probably won't work too well on the camera. Let's see if I even, yeah, this should still give off the entire impression. So this is the definite family table where all of the things would happen in here that any family would do. Very busy room. And my parents' living room that we all grew up in. Now we're gonna go upstairs first. Get it out of the way. I don't like being up here anymore. But I thought that I had no idea what the new owner was even gonna do with this place, so I felt like I might as well have this documentation. Got a phone that'll do it. We've got this one last look around we need to do on Wednesday to finish grabbing stuff like this, hopefully. And maybe a few items that I thought were around that I haven't found yet. My parents' bed. If I were to turn that light on, the room would turn red. It's something that they always did. And this room has always been stuffy and weird to breathe in. And we used to have to go through their room at night to get to our bedroom, which is this door here. Closet space where the Christmas decorations used to go. And then I had a bed on this side. And Sanford had a bed on this side. And some of my posters are still here from after Sanford left me the room to myself. DC comic cards, maybe I should try to grab those. Almost all this stuff, there's a lot more here than I thought. It's gonna get left behind. Oh. Slash. Alright, so then there's this room. It's got its own plenty of story. I lived in here for a while too. Some of the stuff on the ceiling is from when our oldest sibling lived in here, and some of it's from when I used to party up here with my friends. This was a great room to be in, to live in, the size of it. Had a nice comfy bed. Plenty of room to play darts and mess around. Oh. And then it was fun. Did not have to go through mom and dad's room anymore when we got into this side of the house. There's a bell there. Used to ding that every time I went down the stairs, and most of the time on the way up. And here's a room I haven't been in a long, long time. Face is a Foley VHS. So this is a mostly unused room for a long time. This is my old practice pad from elementary school. Look at how creepy this place is now. Ooh, comic books all. Probably make people cry knowing what might be in there. What we got? Detective. I don't know what number that is. If anybody can read that enough. Probably just a damn shame. Wild findings. Could have done this stuff and gotten prepared for this move better. I had plenty of time. And I just did not do it. And all this would have still been left behind. I just would have boxed up a few more of these odds and ends. Nice big room. 1 door, 2 doors, 3 doors going into the last part of the upstairs of the house. This door that goes down to my grandma's living room where I've been living, squatting basically, as you can tell by the state of this house. For the last 5, 6, 7 years, I don't know. I don't have a reference point for what year it was when I got here. Speakers there. Here's the room that Sanford, he only had the 2 rooms ever. Once he made it out of the room together, he was in here until he moved out for good. And he never had to move back in at any point. My Uncle Bruce did, Dustin did, and I did. Oh, pain in my back. I'm not in shape for a full tour. Holy cow, look at that. Wow, a whole box of... I'm not getting this on camera. I'm looking at it with my eyes. I'm not a very good filmmaker. I have not had much experience. Wow, sphere shows. That's insane. Put a couple of those in my pocket. I doubt this box will make it out anywhere. Oh, Harry Potter books and some other stuff. I think there's some in that pile there. Might even be the British versions. I couldn't tell you who. I forget. Sanford might remember. And Dustin definitely would know. This room's never really had anybody living in it. It's always been just kind of a storage thing my whole life. Now it's less of that even, and it's more of a straight garbage thing. There's a Grateful Dead bear named Morley. He was my friend for a long time. Copying my buddy Steve's personality here. Oh man, look at this house. In the state of this. There's my grandpa, I'm pretty sure, maybe his dad. Got a picture of my grandma or her mom from a long, long time ago, still up on the wall downstairs. And I don't know what's in that closet, but it might be alive, so we'll just leave that right how it is. And make our way down the stairs. I didn't turn any lights on, so that's cool. I don't have to worry about that. But I'm not walking through that, so I guess we'll go back there anyway. Wow. Some crazy stuff in that closet, too. I'm thinking that my parents, like, wedding gifts are in there or something. I don't know if any of it's really worth anything. Some of it might be crystal, but as far as I understand, it's not really worth anything. The box looks like it might even never been opened. Oh, close this up. If anything's living in there, it stays in there. Oh, had a tree fall into the house a couple years ago and did break a window on the upper floor. And the tree sat in the yard for, I think, over a year. And then we finally got somebody to come cut it anyway, but I never bothered fixing that window because there was no point. We didn't know how long we'd be here still, meaning me. But I knew it was coming to an end soon enough. So there we go. This is what we call the middle room in a 3-family home after they did any what's the word there, additions to the house there. There's 1 bathroom, 3 living rooms, and 3 kitchens. So this was our playroom, and we had a TV over here, and internet eventually in the corner there. And there's the door that leads to the slightly spiral staircase going up to the nice bedroom upstairs. My grandpa's office. Another closet around that corner. And then the only usable room the whole time I was here, mostly, except for the front kitchen we were definitely using still at that time, but after everybody was gone, it was just me. Stove where the oven doesn't work, so just the top of that one, I had to use a grill lighter to get it going. And quite modern usable sink and things that I've destroyed this room myself. It used to look pretty nice, but we used to have 3 full-size freezers in this house that worked. It's down to 2, and one of them's storage now. And they're all plugged in still, except for the broken one. The piano, my artwork. Piano was a little bit broken my whole time here. I always wanted to learn how to play a piano. I couldn't quite afford the lessons. The bathroom's gross, but that's where the bathroom is, and it's not in its original creepy glory. They did redo that at some point. Our playroom. This door goes out to our enclosed porch. And then this is extra wrecked from me living in it and not ever really setting it up like a living space. Just kind of threw my stuff down and slept and watched TV here, and then went to do nothing when I left the house, which wasn't often until I had to go get the job. Alright, just stuff in my grandma's old living room. Used to be carpeted. She kept it pretty clean. I wasn't sure what was on that picture because I don't look around that close at some things sometimes. Here's the picture. Very vintage. Get a kick out of that for sure. And then we got my grandma's kitchen that my uncle destroyed when he was taking care of her, before they had to haul him out of here. And then she had to go because nobody was going to be able to keep her needs. And this I put this in and I put some of this in, but everything else here was just useless like this. Just like can't use a sink. Didn't even want to put a toaster down. Definitely wasn't cleaning out none of this. Not my style. Cupboard. And my grandma's dining room where we spent all our holidays. Whoa. Dirty in my phone. Plenty of family at one point to have to stick a second table out that door. And 98% sure that my grandpa was born in this room. Or something. Or was it my grandma? I don't know. People tell me things and I immediately forget them. But that's the creepy night tour that I never emailed Rob Zombie about, to go with the shots of the outside fields and the barns and structures that were all still there, but looking decrepit and like just ready to shoot for camera maybe. And I just never, figured why bother even waste time writing him an email. Something I'll probably always regret not doing. Who knows? But we'll talk to everybody later.